Today's episode is brought to you by GeoDodge. GeoDodge can be found on the Apple iTunes Store. Download GeoDodge and begin playing today.
And we got a super pasty white Jesus.
I'm going to speak slowly for you because you look really tired.
Yeah, I am.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I have sleeping problems, and I don't sleep anymore, apparently.
Well, you don't do anything around here. Maybe that's the problem.
Shit, all right, just roast me at the beginning of the podcast, why don't you?
Well, I don't get how, because, I'll go to sleep, and then I'll wake up, and I'll see that you were up at, 4, 4 or 5. Are you just playing? Oh, you Infinite Warfare game.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing.
I've been doing that for a little bit.
How is it?
Horrible.
I fucking miss video games so much, man.
Yeah, that's something you don't... I heard NCAA in the background of one of your Snapchats you sent me, and I'm just like, this man's still living in the past.
That's 2013. That's almost 5. Yeah. It's going to be 2017. Almost 5. They need to...
Make that again.
They need to stop being petty
and just it'd be nice.
I don't even remember why it was the names, right?
Yeah, because they wouldn't pay the players.
It was collected. We talked about that last time and how it was in Boohoo.
Yeah,
that's what I said. I thought I was the only one that had the unpopular opinion for it, but it's cited a leisure activity. No one tells you, hey boy, you're gonna play football for the university, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote a paper about that in high school.
Did you really?
One of my long papers, and it was like, they don't need to be paid.
Yeah, actually, oh no, that was why people you know how fucking stupid academics is. It's like topics like, why do football players make more money than army people? Like dumb shit like that. Clearly. It's not how it works.
They have talents that no one else can do.
Better genetics.
They're on TV every Sunday.
Speaking of better genetics, right before I came over here, Michigan State was getting ass fucked by Kentucky.
Oh, really? I haven't even paid attention.
What's it called?
Basketball.
The Classic or whatever it is.
Yeah,
it starts out.
Invitational.
And the State's
something.
always there.
Yeah, because is it the Army Classic?
No, that's in the winter. I know what you're talking about though.
I just know they were in all the military.
No, they weren't wearing any cool shit. It was somewhere. It's at MSG. That's all I know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But holy shit, is Miles Bridges? Is he a 4 or a 3?
I think he's a.
A
4.
He's so good. He probably doesn't have a spot. He's young boy.
Yeah, isn't he a freshman this year?
He's gonna be 2 years younger than us, real quick.
Good God.
But yeah, they were doing well at first. It was just, when you watch Michigan State play basketball, they just score. It's just well coached. It's a system. They'll just kind of score their shit. They don't really have. Keith Appling balled. Oh yeah, what the fuck happened to Keith Appling? Isn't he on the Jazz or something?
Pretty sure he kicked out of basketball.
Oh shit!
Didn't he shoot himself or
he got in trouble?
Else? Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
But they lost 69-48.
Oh.
So they're 0-2.
You got the score for it?
That's the final.
The
Michigan, on the other hand, is 2-0, but they've played the School of the Deaf twice. So
I didn't know. I literally didn't even know they played yet.
Yeah, they played 2. They beat them both by 20. I'm really hoping that they're just not playing their players and just letting them get time in.
Are these exhibition or?
They're actual games.
I've been on this earth for 19, almost 20 years. I can't even say that word. That's
exhibition.
Yeah, exhibition. Yeah, there you go. If
I can't say skirmish or whatever. That's how you say
it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I never knew as a kid.
But remember did Michigan go to the NIT? They did.
No, last year they lost to Notre Dame in the first round of.
Were they, dude? I must have a bad fucking memory because
a bad brain.
Yeah, because I thought they didn't do shit last year.
No, last year they should have went and made it 3 rounds.
Oh,
but they lost to Notre Dame. They choked hard.
Oh,
the same day.
What's that do? That do with that clean ass fade that's on Notre Dame? Zach Isn't it Zach something? It's Zach August. Zach
sounds about right.
I think that's right. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember the guy. He's decent,
light skinned, pretty ass dude. Yeah. I can't think of it. He's like tall as hell. Like he's a 3, but he's like 6'9" or 6'10" or something like that. I'm trying to think of who. Type in Zach August on your.
You can. Michigan played Howard, and beat them 76-58.
Academia.
And IUPUI. Just let that sink in, and beat them 77-65. So
they were close, both.
So please God, let them be playing their freshmen.
Isn't what's his name still there?
Derek Walton, Zach Irvin.
Zach's still there?
Duncan Robinson, he's a senior.
I remember when Zach Irvin first came to Michigan. I remember like when I would watch the games with my parents and stuff like that, or with people, I'd be like, Zach Irving's the next Carmelo. He's got the body type for it.
He's got a clean ass jumper.
Not anymore.
It looked like it.
Literally the first 6 weeks of his Michigan career he did, and then that's Zach August. Yeah, that's it. Look up his height, cause he's like on TV. When you see him by himself, he doesn't look long, but he's actually like
6'10".
Yeah, 6'10". What the fuck? Yeah. He's a massive human being, and he's gorgeous. I've never seen somebody that big, that pretty.
No, usually they look like trolls. Like,
but I wish I had that fade.
Yeah, he's got a nice fade. I'll give it to him. Clean as a whistle.
And also right before I came over here, they were doing they actually have you know what's weird is when they get so far in the season. Okay, explain this to me if you know how it works. That they don't. Why do they wait to do the college football playoff ranking? Well, I guess that makes sense. Like, I guess I get it, but like.
So they get they know like what teams are actually playing people and playing them well.
It's until like November they wait for that shit to come out. That's like weird.
8 weeks in? I think it's 8 weeks into the season.
You know what's weird to me? I'm probably just too stupid that I could Google this and figure it out myself. But it's weird that AP polls are concrete. So like Associated Press, what I learned at my university that when the Associated Press was formed, it was because of like communication, not everybody could get the information from everywhere because they only had telegraphs and shit. Mm-hmm. So the Associated Press was the collective information of like the people like Detroit, Boston, like West Coast, and that was the Associated Press. But like it's the AP polls, which is the Associated Press, and like that's what does the rankings for college football. It's so like who votes on that? Like who gets to decide the rankings for that? It's a committee, right?
Yeah, it has
to be old men.
Just old dudes in suits sitting at a round table discussing sports.
Wherever it's a city right next to where Max is from. Do you know where Max and Miles are from? Because their rival is Colleyville, and Colleyville is where they all meet. Is where the chairman people for
the AP meet.
Not the AP people, but the
BCS.
college football playoff BCS people.
Jesus.
Meet. Yeah, they all meet in Colleyville.
I thought that's where they were from.
What?
Colleyville.
No, they were born here. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, but didn't they live in...
Do I not know facts about my own friends? I'm pretty sure unless you're confusing me, I'm pretty sure they're from Michigan.
I just always thought that, like, they'd tweet about, like, Colleyville as being, like, that's where they live.
That might be their city. I don't know what city they lived in, but they went to some nice-ass Texas high school.
Well, yeah.
And but Colleyville's supposedly nice as hell, too. It's rich Texas white money.
I want to go to Texas just to like feel the vibe. I just like to do it like for one time.
Yeah, like, really conservative Southern people. That'd probably be a different vibe.
Be nice, probably.
But like when's the last time you went south?
Arizona in like
Arizona South.
Third grade. Well, I mean it's the very bottom.
No, you're right. You're right.
But like south, I went to Florida for like.
I know. I don't even consider Florida the South. Florida's like
Florida.
Florida's like a half Puerto Rican girl. That's what I feel. That's what I feel like Florida is of America.
Not really.
It's like what's up?
It's just the pretty part of the South. That's all there is.
But like South to me is like shooting down to
Alabama.
Yeah, like shooting down to Myrtle Beach when I would go on spring break.
Yeah.
But like progressively, each state people get oddly nicer. Like that's what people say. Like you always come back from spring break, and then you're like, yeah, people in the South are really nice. Like I've heard tons of people say that. And when I came back up, I remember that parents said it. I remember my mom said it when she went down with my family for spring break. But I wonder why that is. What? Oh, that burp smell. My burps never smell like. That was just never a thing for me, like burping.
Caught a nasty whiff of that.
I didn't mean to. It's my podcasting burps.
I'm nervous.
I know. I think that shit is so gross. I've been such a girly dude my whole life. I think, like, you know, when you even hang out with people just rip ass. Like that's you. Yeah. That's you.
I do that. It was a good one.
Like I don't. Yeah, that shit's not funny to me. Like it just is. It's gross.
It's that manly, like, no brain humor I have.
Well, it's like that arrow was next to your shit. Like
I pushed it out next to my poo poo.
But that was on the college football hour-long special that they do, which they probably just made that so they could have their own fucking special and make more money.
Well, yeah, that's why they do anything.
But that was on, and then what do you see someone out there?
No, there's no leaves anymore, so I can see like down the street.
I know, I like it.
Yeah, nobody's gonna sneak up on me anymore.
The new rankings came out. Alabama 1.
Obviously.
Ohio State 2.
Disagree.
Michigan State 3.
Disagree.
I mean, not Michigan State.
Michigan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no 3 and 8 teams gonna make it, or 3 and 7 teams.
All right. And then number 4, I can't remember.
Clemson.
It was Clemson, correct? Yeah.
They didn't really drop
at all. And then
just
missed it. Louisville, Washington, obviously.
Yeah.
Of Louisville, Clemson, Michigan, OSU, I feel like they're the same level of good and they're the same level of shitty.
I think Clemson's obviously the worst of the 4.
Why?
They've almost lost to like 3 really bad teams.
I haven't watched Clemson play a single game.
I've watched them play all 3 of the games that they almost lost. It was Troy. Who the hell loses to Troy? I don't even know.
Is that in Ohio? I think so.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Stupid as fuck.
They lost to Pitt. Pitt's never really that good.
School.
Yeah, and I can't remember the third one.
Bracket.
But they were not a good school either.
But
then they beat Louisville, like, so that makes me question.
Oh yeah,
that makes me question Louisville, like, on how good they are, because I mean the ACC is not good at all either.
You mean Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, well, yeah. And Ohio State's just JT Barrett.
No, I don't believe
they got a decent defense. I'll give them that.
I don't believe that because Ohio. Here's how I feel about like Michigan this year. Is that Michigan Michigan looks like dog shit right now too. But
yeah, oh yeah, I'd roast Michigan right now too. Play calling last week was horrendous.
We'll get into that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'm not cutting you off. I'm just saying we'll get into it. But Ohio State, Michigan finally has dudes that can hang with OSU dudes because we couldn't forever.
No.
But now we got dudes like Jordan, Jabril. But aren't we down to like a third string corners? Like aren't our corners like beside?
One of our safeties got hurt, and Spate out for the season, broken collarbone on a miss.
Fuck Spate, not gonna miss him really.
Watching him, I grew to like him a lot, but
I didn't know he was a lefty. Or what is he?
I don't think he is.
Okay, then I read
he just broke his left collarbone, and I mean, you still can't play with a broken left collarbone because you gotta wind.
But he played the game, like that's how I feel. Like he didn't do any cool shit, but
he was very Jim Harbaugh-esque. Like he wasn't great, but he can do decent.
He was really AJ McCarron-y. That's what he reminded me.
Very every Alabama quarterback for the past 20 years.
First of all, not to go ADHD and bounce around. What were we just talking about? So I don't forget about it.
Quarterbacks.
The main 4.
Yeah.
Alabama's running back that's a quarterback right now.
Oh, Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Have you watched him play?
No.
You haven't.
I haven't watched. I find Alabama like super boring to watch.
Holy shit. he's so big. Like a quarterback shouldn't be that stout.
Well, have you seen their running back? Their actual running back, Scarborough.
I bet it looks like every other dude.
No, he's stupid. Like he looks. I'll pull up a picture.
Yeah,
it's scary.
What is he, a power back? He's probably not. When's the last time Alabama had a scat back?
I don't think they
Never.
ever have.
Yeah, or if they did, it was a slot that came in to run. But like his downhill running as a quarterback is weird. Like just oddly, like it's like a power back at a quarterback. Like it's not even some dude that's like scampery. It's some dude that's massive.
This was him as a freshman.
That's a running back.
Yeah.
Apparently. What's his name?
Scarborough.
What is he now? Sophomore?
I think so. Not 100% sure on that. But this dude looks like he could bench press a truck. Like
who's Alabama got left?
Auburn, which they're not good, but you never know what could happen. It's just like Ohio State and like the School of the Deaf, I think, again. Because they always have that weird ass.
They always do that. I think me and you were talking about that off the mic. They always put some weird fucking Jacksonville State.
Yeah. That's like their second to last school, and then Auburn the last week.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no.
We got Indiana.
Well, I guess that makes sense. We're gonna lose Indiana.
If we lose to Indiana,
no, we're not gonna.
I'm gonna
Indiana.
cut myself. I was like, you won't see me on the podcast anymore. I'm going up and down, not side to side.
Wisconsin at, I think number 7 was 7-2.
Yeah.
What were the 2 losses to?
Michigan and Ohio State, and they lost to Ohio State in overtime, and they should have beat them. And they should have knocked them out of contention.
So you can lose to 2 really good teams and
quality losses.
I guess.
Because if they can win out and then beat one of us in the championship game, and they can knock 2 schools out, giving them that spot pretty much. Because a Big Ten school is gonna make it regardless. Usually.
40% of the top 10 right now is Big Ten: Penn State, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Michigan.
Is Nebraska?
No,
they're not anymore.
They're not top 10.
Good, yeah, good. They shouldn't have been in there anyway. They're a hoax.
You know who's a bigger homer than me is Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh God, I
was trying to listen to him like for his analytics. Like, dude's been around everything forever. Done Dove Men Care commercials. Must know some shit. He's got some TV money. He just, literally every time I listen to him, he discredits Michigan.
It's just
yeah, it's odd. Like, you could do that to this mic, this clown dick mic that we got. These were it was $4 total to get both
for
these. Yeah, they were
windscreens.
They were $240 for both of them. And then, no, it was more than that. It had to have been like $6 just to get these motherfuckers to my house.
Oh, Jesus. You don't have Amazon Prime?
No, I don't. I shouldn't mooch off of someone's, but
you'll get 6 months for free.
With the student shit? I don't trust that shit. I'm too stupid.
No, I did it. And then I canceled it like a week after. Like, I should have already canceled it. And they gave me all my money back.
Did you talk to anyone?
No, they just like, oh yeah, you missed a day. You're fine.
Really?
I was like, oh, thanks, Amazon.
You know how well Amazon must be doing that right now.
Yeah, they might have took like 30 cents for like, oh yeah, we took a couple of days. So.
I'm assuming the shit that's marked day. What's it? It's not. They're marked Prime or Day Delivery Service or something, or Day Delivery or something like that. That shit must be in the warehouse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's stuff they make usually.
Is
because like my really long phone charger cord
was
it says Amazon.
Yeah, look at this. This USB hub right here. That's
so
Amazon.
Like they make
that shit got here fast.
Those are the things that the drones can literally drop off on your doorstep, and like
that never happened, did it though? Like, they're not doing that.
I think, and like, where's
probably
Amazon from? City. Is Amazon?
It's gotta be
Seattle.
I thought it was Silicon Valley.
It could be. I don't know, wherever or Amazon's located.
They do that shit?
I think they can do that because it's like right from the warehouse.
The fucking world almost ended this week.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even start out with that shit. I didn't even think we needed to. But we're still here.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing very well with it. I mean,
are we like? Is it because we're white? That's what everyone's telling me.
Yeah, and apparently we hate nature. Obviously, I'm very opposed to that. Me hating nature. That's like the one thing I actually like. But being a Trump supporter, I hate nature. I hate gays, and I hate every race.
Did you just come out as a Trump supporter on mic?
Yeah, I came out.
The mic isn't even hot. You just openly said that.
I say that. I don't care. I mean, I didn't want to go to war with Russia, so war. Deal with Trump for 4 years. I'm gonna go with Trump for 4 years.
Something else. Have a conservative president and have the news be honest, or have Hillary Clinton as president and and have them sucking down.
I don't want a president. No, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
Yeah. back up to what was it? It was a week from today, correct? Yeah. Tuesday.
Yeah, it would have been the 8th.
And when did shit start getting counted? It was like 6 or
7 o'clock.
What were you doing?
Playing my game.
Yeah, you were here, right? Yeah. Playing Infinite Warfare.
Yep. It just came out.
How's the zombies on that shit?
Pretty fun. Zombies is fun. That's the only good thing they did with that game.
About the game?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's keep, because I got a lot I could just roast Call of Duty for a while.
Okay. And Orthodoxan came over, and I haven't seen his ass in forever. So shit starts rolling in. Everyone's like, the funny thing is if anybody DVR'd like any mainstream news or shit that night, everything starts out fucking so normal. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, you can tell all these CNN like conglomerates, like all these like CBS, CNN, NBC, they're all a little pep in their step, like, fuck it, man, it's election night, put the feet up on the desk, let's read off some shit and enjoy ourselves. And
we're gonna win this one, baby.
I don't know what got called first. I don't remember. I feel like it was
what state
East.
It was?
It was the East, correct? I just backtracked and figured it out. It was whatever places have the earliest time zones.
It's the East Coast, but
so like Vermont, Maine.
There was like the first state he won, and he shouldn't have. I think it was Virginia, one of the Virginias.
Nah, Virginia took forever to get.
Was it?
I think Virginia took forever. No, I think you might be right. Either way, it's
one
not like it.
He shouldn't have won it, and he did, and everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
Everyone's like, brush it off, don't need it.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I just kept looking, and everything was. If you were watching like the actual stats, you would be like, okay, like shit's kind of weird right now. But early on, if you were watching TV, they'd be like, too close to call. 7:30 should be closing. All right, 8 o'clock we'll have the 1% coming in and we'll count it. Blah blah blah, and it took forever until Florida came around, right?
Well, Georgia, it was up like 70 to 30%.
Kentucky was the first one that won. Yes. That's what it was. But everyone went, fuck it, it's Kentucky.
It's just Kentucky.
They don't have any teeth. They like basketball.
Jesus. But Georgia, it was like 70 to 30, and the guy on CNN's, it's too close to call. We don't know if that's going to be. I'm just like, no, it's not. You're really worried right now, man.
Wolf Blitzer, the entire... Wolf Blitzer's style is impeccable. I don't care how cucked all those people are. It's TV. You know what? Fuck it. If I had TV money, I'd look a million times better than I did now. So I'm not even gonna compliment their style because, like, yeah, fuck it. If I had TV money,
I'd be a little cocky if I had TV money too. Not gonna lie.
I told you that's what happens. The more comfortable you get, the more cocky you get. You go, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Like, because you're comfortable. Literally, that's why you're comfortable. That's why. I don't know. Maybe you're just. You know what? There's so much fucking factors that go into it. Yeah. I would say this week alone, just made me say, like, concrete statements, like saying a statement as a fact, you sound dumber than ever before. Because, like, just saying that's what it is and that's why, you sound fucking stupid as shit, because we're so divided right now that there's so many people that can call your bullshit. So if a Democrat said something, like, if a Democrat says something cucky, conservative will go, no, they're ridiculous, they got a senator. And if a conservative goes, fuck it, yeah, let's do this, they'll go, no, bigotinicers, they got And fucking everyone discredits each other. Like, fucking boil it. Like, be nice. It's like, let's figure it out. We can't be nice. Literally, let's figure it out. It's team Democrat, team Republican right now. But so when Florida came around, which it didn't come around till late, but I'm saying, like, when shit started getting counted for Florida, I think Trump was winning it at first because the rural counties were coming in early as fuck. So it was like, Trump, like, okay, like, this is weird. They're like, nope, shut up, it's not counted yet. Tampa, all the major, literally, you can't,
like, Miami, Orlando, and Tampa, and there's like
it's called Braddow or
Bradboro.
Yeah.
And it was like
those weren't counted.
Just
yet.
give them to Hillary. We know she's won those.
Well, that's the thing that a lot of, Jesus Christ, hit that box. That a lot of people really, that I didn't think about, but it just makes sense, is that how democratic cities are. It's literally just how it is. But the facts of why it's democratic, or conservative, not conservative, democratic. You can't really pinpoint why, but when conservatives point, like, the Republican conservative view of why cities are Democrat is because there's more minorities in the city, there's more people together in the city, people are closer, it's more progressive, that's where all the companies are, that's where all the ideas are, blah blah blah. Out in these fucking rural areas, like Lapeer went 77.4% Trump. I don't know after everything was counted, but while I was looking, it was 77.4 fucking Donald Trump. 77.
And that 22.6 was kids our age voting. Guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
It was all our...
And maybe a couple moms, I don't know. But but remember what, in previous podcasts I would say, driving up from the city, all Hillary shit. Get out here, it's all Trump. But
on the highway, everywhere.
It's not like this was fucking compelling, groundbreaking evidence. It's just people. It's because there's more poor. I think I said this to someone, and then I triggered them, and they screamed back in my face and said no. So I'm gonna say this and, like, talk this out with me, so maybe we can get to the bottom of it, because that's honestly the only reason I did this podcast, was to figure shit out and to mentally masturbate and get internet fame for it. But why is it that because I said, well, there's more, like, people, okay, the stereotype of welfare people or poor minorities is in the city. It's where it's and when you look at the fucking map, who all voted Democrat? Literally the cities. You know what? Okay, you know what was weird to me is not weird to me, but it surprised me how many fucking people are in Tampa and Miami and
it's scary.
It's literally I guess I'll pull it up right now just to look. I don't want to fuck with my shit. It's like
40% of the state lives in, like, those 5 cities.
And it was like 550 something thousand people, because I looked at it today when I was talking to someone. 550,000 people alone voted for Hillary Clinton in Tampa. That's not even for Trump. Underneath that, it was like 440 or like 300,000 or something like that. Trump. That's fucking astronomical.
That's insane.
Here's what else. People bitching about him winning through the Electoral College, not the popular vote.
Well, did he end up ever?
Yesterday, people said that he did. Then it got rebutted today, and people are saying, and if you check now, which I don't know what's real, Garrett. I don't know what's real.
I don't know where to look to find the actual facts.
Checked today for some time days ago. What was I talking about? Sorry.
Oh, the popular vote.
That she was up by 1.2 and then all the shit still hasn't been counted yet, and it could be almost 2 million that she would win it by. When it was lower before that, when it was only 1 million, I was saying, well, that's just 2 counties. Like, that
can literally be.
That's 2 Tampas. So like
Detroit's got
that's 2 Detroits, Wayne County.
Yeah.
So to, like, I get, like, in the sense, on paper, yes, the popular vote. But the idea and the stank and the weight that the phrase popular vote comes with wasn't really that popular.
Yeah.
Playing devil's advocate, because I tried arguing it, like, because when I argued with the people that are Democrats about this, they go, yeah, well, so she still won. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, she still did win the popular vote, and she will, like, she'll keep that for the rest of her fucking life until she's dirty bones in the ground. but it's only 2 counties. Like, yeah. It's the equivalent of 2 big ass cities. So you're telling me the difference of 2 big cities?
Yeah, but like if you looked at the map too, like why they do the electoral college, because it was part of California, which that's why she got the popular vote, is probably California.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
the West, period.
There's it's like around the water for some reason. It's being around water makes you Democratic because it's like the bottom of Florida, up near Orlando, near Detroit, and like a little bit on the East Coast, weird. And not California. It's all that was blue. Everything else was red.
Seriously,
that's it.
And another weird one to look at is Nevada, because all of Nevada is red,
except for Vegas.
And then there's only 2 counties that aren't even dark blue; they're light blue, and she still won that state. That's what's odd to me.
I flew over Nevada. There's nothing there but desert. Vegas and Reno.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, whoa.
I was having that discussion with my mom today, and she went, "Well, yeah, we drove through it, and it's a fucking tumbleweed."
Yeah, it's like I was like. Because like you're high enough up there, you're looking down, and it's like lights,
and then
nothing. The rest of the state.
Rango or Rango. What was
Reno.
it? No, not the city. What was that fucking lizard that Johnny Depp played? Yeah, Rango. Getting
lizards wearing
sombreros.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
But why? I was gonna say something. I fucking lost my. I have Alzheimer's. At 19. I was but. Why I just don't get that, like why because it's progressive, right? It's just progressive, but that like we need people smarter than us to break this down for us, because the only facts that I know have been rural rhetoric, and maybe there's always some truth to stereotype, there's always some truth to rhetoric, but I don't know anything more than this is why like people need to get educated, because I don't know anything more than there are more minorities in the city. Minorities tend to vote more Democratic, and there are poor people in this. There's poor working class in the city, and that's why they tend to vote more Democratic. But what Bernie was saying today, Bernie had that quote come out. Oh, it's so sad that we lost the working class to the Republicans, blah blah blah, like that we failed. We failed the working class people, because the same like my close relative, closer than you think. I just don't want to trash him. It said that he voted for Obama twice, and he's working. He's us. He's our parents. He's working class, and $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year, and voted for Obama twice. How the fuck do you go from Obama twice? How do you go from left-handed jump shot to Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
John LaJoy. Yeah, I don't know. But both my parents did the same thing.
I mean, I'm not asking like how. Like I know how it fucking happened. It fucking swings back and forth. It's the winds of change.
Because like Michigan was blue last time, wasn't it?
Michigan hasn't been blue since Ronald fucking Reagan.
Oh, really?
1988.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I thought Michigan was blue for
Ohio State has been blue for fucking ever, too.
And that changed.
The Rust Belt won Donald Trump the election. Yeah. And even if you look at the map, okay, the map is red as fuck, correct?
Yeah.
Even if you look at the counties are even more red. Like, if you look at the states themselves, it's even more red. Yeah. It's literally only the fucking cities that voted for Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm. And even some of the big cities didn't win. Like, I was looking at, like, East Lansing. Like, that's the only part of Lansing that would have been blue.
East Lansing did?
Yeah. Well, because, like, it's all of Lansing. So it was just... that little college part didn't even win them the county, I don't believe.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, because God knows, we know people there. they're all freaking out about.
They're panicking
about. Oh my God,
that makes
we're
me
not
sad.
We're not gonna be safe anymore. I'm like, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry.
That hurts my heart though.
Yeah,
it really does. Like, it sucks to me. Imagine that shaping of the world. Imagine waking up being like, "Oh fuck, man, what's gonna happen today, bro?" Like
they're all Scooby and Shaggy in a haunted house. They're like, "Oh man, let's get to the mystery van, we're gonna." Like Obama drives by, driving the fucking mystery mobile, and they all gotta hop in and.
Like our surroundings are conservative as fuck, and we just had Obama for 8 years. We're only 19, 20 years old. Mm-hmm. That's what
I was 11 when he first got voted.
Yeah, it's like a sixth of our life that we had Obama. And who the fuck was president when we were born? Bush?
No, who was before Bush?
Clinton, right? Who the fuck was president in 1997?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
How do we not know that?
Because I've only been mentally stable for Bush and
same here.
Obama.
And when Obama was president, we didn't panic.
No.
But the people could rebuttal and be like, but Donald Trump's a fucking scary villain, man. Podcast burps. What's it say?
George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, till 2001. Right. 93 to 2001. It was Clinton.
It was Clinton?
Yep.
The big man was in office?
Bill.
Did you see,
And then George H.W. and Ronald Reagan before that.
That was before that?
Yeah.
Was George H. Conservative or Democrat?
It was Republican, Democrat, and then Republican again.
Jesus. I can't keep up, though.
So it looks like Republicans are winning that whole,
It's scary to people. Well, I know why those people are freaking out. It's because conservatives don't believe in science. It's fact. Like the science of conservatives is they don't believe in it.
I believe in. I guess I can't really consider myself a conservative or Democrat either way, but. I mean, I believe in science. I'd still vote for his ass for some reason.
Okay, first of all, the rant I had on Gary Johnson last podcast was uncalled for. It was just rude.
It was deserving. He's so weird.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking fool. Like that's what I say. I don't go. Gary Johnson's a fucking idiot.
Like, in Utah, who was it? It wasn't even.
I know who
Gary
you're talking
Johnson.
About.
Someone else beat Clinton. Yeah. I was in tears.
I think it's because he's from Utah. That's why.
Was it Steinman or?
Yeah, it's something like that. I know who you're talking about. He was a conservative though.
Oh,
like his views. Well, I know he wasn't like a party affiliate, but like his standing, like what you would empirically measure it as, he was a conservative.
Oh, okay.
But now than ever before, my favorite thing to fucking say on a podcast. Why wouldn't Jill Stein or Gary Johnson be like, what about me, guys? Because they're fucking fools. They're literally... Okay, first of all, what came out... so much shit came out today. Fucking Ben Carson denying the Trump cabinet offer. And you saw what he said, right?
No, I didn't see
He said he turned it down because he didn't feel like he had enough experience.
What?
Boy, you ran for president.
What if he would have won? Like... God forbid he wins. I don't have enough experience.
Have you seen
the
president. Okay, grab your phone right now. Okay. Type in Ben Carson Jesus picture.
Oh, good God.
I'm pretty sure he had this painting constructed of himself, like for himself, because he's a creationalist. He's a super Christian guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he had that painted of himself, and it's for the people that can't see, the people that haven't seen it, or the people that aren't Googling it themselves, it's a picture of...
Throw it in the...
It's a picture of Jesus putting his hand on Ben Carson's shoulder.
Very poorly drawn Jesus, too. He looks like he's...
No, it's black. I think the point of that was that Jesus was supposed to be black in that, too. I think that was, like, one of his...
Well, why does it look like his head got bashed in by a baseball bat?
The artist was not... Like, he probably couldn't get any of the other artists.
Well, I mean, Ben Carson looks fine. Jesus looks like
Well, have you seen Jesus? I know what Ben Carson looks like, the man standing in front of me, but I don't know what Jesus looks like.
Well, you could at least wing it a little better than that.
I actually saw a thing where there were picture. It was like it was some Tumblr bullshit. I just saw. Okay, it's not like to credit or discredit or anything. I just saw that it was showing Jesus depicted in other cultures around the world, and it was like how these cultures drew Jesus in their own eyes. So it was like a robed man, like we always see, with medium length hair, medium length locks, and like I saw like a Japanese one, and it was like oil painting of like a Japanese Jesus with other people, and like from Mexican people, it was like it's drawn in their in their image.
And we got a super pasty white Jesus.
He's always been like caramel, a little like he's bronze.
The pictures in my like grandma's house, very pasty white, like that. Like
my shirt.
Yeah, like very pasty white Jesus.
Thing that's the funniest about all of it is that man was a fucking fool for 3 debates.
Yeah, he did horrible through all of them.
Which one was the weird one? Like, I know all of them were weird. The third one wasn't as weird, but, like, 1 or 2, like, the first or second one were weird as
Well, the first one's when he's like, I'm going to throw you in jail.
No, it wasn't. The second...
Wasn't it
I'm pretty sure the second to last... Now we're just stupid. I think it was the second or the last one.
Where he said he was going to... Maybe it was the
because you'd
one.
be in jail, right? Yeah. That was... I'm pretty sure that was the last one.
I have no idea.
I think it was the third one, but the first one is when because remember people would bitch that they got mad at each other. They would fucking scream at each other.
Oh yeah.
The first one they actually shook hands. Second one is when they did that awkward sidestep weird thing, and then the third one was who was it? Chris Wallace.
Yeah.
It was that Fox dude, right? And no, he's not from Fox, but no, yeah, he is from Fox.
Yeah, it was the Fox dude.
And then Anderson and some other person. I can't. What was weird about the second one? Do you remember when he was like we tell the people we tell ISIS our military plans. We say in the news we're gonna bomb that area in 2 weeks and blah blah. And then the fucking moderator girl like got triggered. Like, and just interrupted him in the middle of his shit and went, actually, there's military protocol for that. Like, that was weird to me, and no one said anything about that. But she, like, hopped in and yelled at him. Like, was like, nope, actually, like...
You know, that's not your job. Do your job. Don't interrupt the man who is now our president. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, your job is to...
Like, obviously, he has no idea what's anything.
Anything that's anything.
Because he's a damn fool.
But I don't know. I think Ben Carson has to have a ton of money, right?
Probably. I mean,
because he was professional. I'm not professional neurosurgeon. He was a neurosurgeon. They make shitloads of money by trade, but I think he was like you know how like isn't the whole business of that like private doctors, don't they make like a shitload of money, like their own practice? They charge they charge their own rates and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know how
stupid money.
I don't know how that shit goes down. Like just how you can get you'd have to hire technicians, like your own technicians and shit. Like how do you operate your own shit, like your own way around a surgical room?
Well, I feel like I don't know if technicians are like you pay them. I feel like what the work they do pays like the people pay them.
I'm too uninformed on this shit because
I feel like it's just a place for other people to come work.
Your practice?
Yeah.
So like you own the building, you pay the lease.
Yeah.
And they come and work at your shit.
And they work under you.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
No, like, and I'm sure you have to pay like the secretaries and like.
Well, yeah. I don't think we're allowed to call them secretaries anymore. I think they're assistants.
No, they're secretaries. They sit there. They type on a computer. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you're coming in at 9 tomorrow. Be here. Don't be late. Don't be late.
80s movies told me that's a secretary, right?
Yeah, that's a secretary.
Okay,
that's their job.
You know who the GOAT secretary is? Is the secretary from Ferris Bueller.
Oh God.
I don't know about that, Bob.
Like that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
She was in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles too. Isn't the entertainment business weird how you can just get these small, like being a supporting actor. You can just get these like, okay, like the vibe that Christoph Waltz gives off in every movie he does. Like he was Hans, the bad guy in Inglourious Basterds. Is that his last name? German names are fucking impossible to pronounce.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What would an American last name? There isn't one, right? Because we're diverse. Like, there's no American, like, we're all Americans, right? Like, isn't that
John Smith?
Well, yeah, but that's from Europe.
Yeah.
That, like, Smith from Blacksmith, John from the Bible, correct? Probably. So it all in that from this white European, like, when people wrote the Bible, so like the white European Bible, like I know Zachariah's in the Bible. I remember when I was a kid and people were more religious and happy. They would be like, "Oh yeah, Zachariah's in the Bible. Like, were you named after Zachariah?" Like,
probably. Yeah.
I wasn't.
The roots were probably from that, but like,
here's something controversial in my life. I saw the word maroon today, and I was like, I wouldn't mind naming my daughter that if I had a daughter.
I could never, because Smitty, the football coach, he was we were doing something, and it was all the safeties. We all fucked up, and he's just, "You fucking Maroons!" Like, what? He's just screaming at the top of lungs.
Found
Get
a word.
the fuck off my field, you goddamn Maroons, or something like that. I was like, I was taken back. I was, what?
I've done that before, though. What is it? What do they say in Step Brothers? When he goes, "You fucking goons, you wrecked my boat." When they're driving.
Yeah.
And where was like, oh yeah, but what is the acting? That's the service, right? It's a service, isn't it? What's the acting? Entertainment business?
Yeah, I'd say entertainment.
That's
jazz hands.
Yeah, that's the entertainment industry, I guess. What the fuck is this? The
entertainment
industry.
Yeah, because you're making them.
But people get these like good ass roles. Like, that's why it's so cutthroat out in Hollywood. It's so hard to get these roles. So like Christoph Waltz gets these impeccable supporting roles, kills them every time, and gets Oscars for it. And that's just his gig. Like, when you see him, you go, "Fuck, dude, this dude's gonna get a supporting role Oscar nomination. Clearly, like, look at him." He just did Tarzan. I don't know how well he did in that.
It was.
You saw it?
Not horrible.
You saw it?
Yeah. Girls like Disney movies, so I went.
I haven't paid money for a film since Star Wars.
Star Wars was good. I'd pay to see the next one.
Well, yeah, I'll see it in theaters, but yeah. Oh my god, dude. You can't even comprehend how much money Disney makes, because
stupid money.
If they're buying, like. But you got to think, what's the plan with all that? Because it's not like that money is gonna go away. Like that, like Disney's gonna, like, these American companies that started up in 19 whatever, they're gonna be around for fucking ever. Like, when did Apple start? 70 something.
Yeah,
right.
They have
it's
money
still
forever.
Around, cocksucker. I mean, regardless of if it goes up or down, or if someone says the N-word, like, it could go bad fast. But that money isn't going anywhere. And the startup, like. What?
What's it say? Forbes, its market capitalization as of 2015, $179.5 billion.
Yeah, I was gonna say there better be a B. Yeah.
That's stupid.
And like, so what is Disney like? Are they just gonna keep? They're just gonna be the children, like the child service industry, the child entertainment industry forever?
Well, I mean, because they are expanding. Like, Star Wars is not really, I wouldn't say, for children per se. So, like, they're making things that are.
Well, okay. Well, look at all the.
Can expand.
Go to a fucking superhero movie. Look to your left and look to your right. It's a bunch of fucking children, regardless. I mean, it's not for them. I absolutely get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But they're buying, like what people are saying, they're buying up all of our favorite shit and slapping Disney on it and giving it to us again.
Yeah.
But like, when you have that much money, okay, so, man, I don't know. I wonder how much, like, like Microsoft, like a Bill Gates. I don't know what he's got. Is it more than Disney?
I can find out.
You
but
can
he's
try.
He's got to, because he's like.
So like, what happens to that money? Like, he's gonna die. I don't know if he has children or not.
I think he does.
But what happens to that money?
God.
And what happens to the?
He's probably got a plan where like half of it goes to Africa or something.
No, it's probably gonna be
81.9 billion. So he's got
Disney's
half
got
of
more,
Disney, but Disney's spread out across. That's just like the company money.
It's probably. I remember that dude went and whoever's in the CEO of Disney right now came and spoke at Central.
Really?
And I know. I remember people went and saw it. But I should have took
Bob Iger.
Oh yeah, yep, that's his name. Because I remember seeing posters. Just talking to people like that. I mean, it's not even the same. You're a fucking ant. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter what conversation or how you're like, ooh, I got this bright fucking idea. I'm a janitor, but I'm going to talk to this guy and he's going to see. No, the entire time he's thinking, get me the fuck out of here. Things are so much better back home. Like, when you're speaking somewhere and stuff like that, you're just making rounds to keep your shit up. Like, if this dude never had to go out and speak ever again, like, maybe that's just me. Maybe because honestly, like, I had the thought today. I was like, I wish I had the fucking world to myself. Like,
Jesus.
Like, I wish I never spoke. Like, I hate people. I hate it so much. It's not like people are so dumb, blah blah blah. It's like external stimuli like fucks with me. I think I'm autistic. I'm either autistic or a rescue dog. One of the two.
You're a rescue dog.
Because I don't like other people. I like my own shit. I like my own food. And I like my words. I like my words on paper. I haven't wrote for fucking ever. I stopped writing because I wasn't getting any instant gratification from it. This does pretty good with instant gratification. I like
15 cents.
15 cents. Yeah, it's not even mine. No. Not even mine yet. I don't like that tax information shit. I mean, it probably just sounds like a big deal to me because I've never had to fuck with it. But it's like, I don't like having like. Fuck taxes, dude.
Yeah, taxes aren't fun.
They're not fun at all.
But tax returns are fun.
Well, yeah, for us, because we're
young.
Because we work shit jobs. Did you have to pay taxes on your No, your job was under the table.
No, temp money. Temp money was not under the table.
It wasn't.
No, so I get a big old tax return.
Yeah, have you gotten it yet? Or are you waiting?
No, I don't know when.
Did you work this summer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
you get it in April.
April, correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's always April.
Yeah.
But
I'm not an adult yet.
You worked a working class job, so you get most of that shit back.
Yeah.
But
I didn't claim any of it, so.
What's claim? What the fuck is claim?
If you claim, you get like more money in your paycheck and less money back, I think. Because if you claim, you're supposed to claim for like your kids, so you have more money to like. Give them
that
food,
makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense.
And if you don't claim anything, it's like you're gonna be good on your own. Just give me the money.
Yeah, give me it back. What you don't use.
Yeah.
What you don't use on bullshit.
Yeah, go fix the roads a little bit with my 20 cents that you just took.
No, they don't fix the fucking roads.
Oh no, they don't do shit. They just fucking.
What do you have to lose, folks? What do you have to lose? The fucking funniest thing I kept rewinding it and I got fixated on it is the fucking there's one of the tapes of Trump's like where he's speaking like at a rally or something and he goes, we have to build it, people, we have to do it. Like there was just no other like all options below it are fucking exhausted and there's just that's the only option left. We have to build it, folks, we have to build the wall.
Every time I hear him think build the wall, I think of the big Game of Thrones wall that they build that like separates like the bad guys and like we're the good guys, don't let them cross, we gotta build a big old wall.
I like here's the thought on that. Here's the big fucking green elephant in the room. This elephant's green.
Why is it green?
You can't build a fucking wall in 4 years. There's gonna be a new regime, even if he makes it in, even if he gets elected twice somehow. That'll be even more bizarre if he gets.
4 years from now, if we're still doing this, good God, we're gonna be killing it.
You see how people are bitching about his cabinet people, because they're all super conservative. Of course, it's like you're gonna. It's like if a new coach takes over. It's like if when
Harbaugh came over, this is my team now. I'm making all my coaches, The
players were left, which that's just kind of how it's like a coaching contract. People were probably just like when I knocked the table, but it's like a coaching contract. Like all of Brady Hoke's players were left over, all of our fucking debt and problems were left over, and this is what you get to work with, Harbaugh. This is what you get to work with, Trump. Good fucking luck.
Let's make it mine. Let's work with it.
You see, he's only taking $1 of the presidential pay.
What is the presidential pay?
I believe $400,000. It's either 200, 400, or 500. One of those three numbers. I believe it's 400 though.
That sounds about right. And he's only taking $1.
But it doesn't matter. They're already loaded out the ass before. It's not even a thing. No one talks about it for good reason because they already have
money. They're fine.
Every time.
What's he gonna do with that $399,999? Like what?
I heard that. Nothing.
Throw it towards the debt. That's what
literally shoot it into a trash ball can of the debt.
Yeah. And that takes down chips at it.
No, it doesn't. It grows every day. I don't. There's people.
Yeah, it's growing, but
people
$400,000 out of there. That's a chip in the statue of our debt.
People always play with the idea of why don't we have scientists or statisticians run the government? I kind of think we do. But they're just with conservative or democratic bias. Because statistics and facts have democratic or conservative biases too. I feel like every fact does. You can spin you can put a fact and you can spin it either way. You can say, well, that's because this, well, that's because that. We'll never know for sure. But when you got look at global warming. Conservatives go, nah, man, I'm not seeing enough shit to make me think that shit's bad. Today it was hot and tomorrow it was cold. I don't see anything wrong with that.
That's just nature. It's Michigan.
That's just nature. They go, oh, it's in a cycle, blah, blah, blah. Democrats, on the other hand, red alert.
red. Yeah. Oh, God.
They're panicking. They're going, Trump, if you don't fix this now, we're going to be dead. But I've never looked into it, and myself included, I've never looked at it. I've always just kind of gone with the conservative rhetoric of it because I've never seen enough information because I think this is the dumbest, most ignorant statement ever, but I think a lot of people in academics are not as smart as you think they are.
No. Not at all.
They fuck around with information a lot, but I think all that information can make your brain retarded. I really think so. Okay, when I was at college, that made me a 4-year university made me realize I need a technical degree. I need something concrete because, I've said it. We only have 3 episodes. This is episode 4. Mm-hmm. I believe every episode I have said that people of academia or academics are stupid to me. Because here's what pisses me off the most. Here's what I was bitching about today. So when you take a test in college and the answer, A is Frederick Douglass, the actual answer. B is George R. Washington, fake name. Something that was the answer, something that's close to the answer, and then
two things that are fake as shit.
2 things that are fake as shit, and then the 2 things that are fake as shit, D will be Mickey Mouse or some fake ass fucking person, and you're like, oh, it's awesome that I just paid $900 for this fucking information. It doesn't, why, if this information is so valuable, if this is the highest learning, if this is the bettering of myself, the elevated, enlightened learning and shaping myself and making myself better for the world, I don't want to fucking pay all this money and be in debt for this bullshit for me to go, there's a fucking answer. And yeah, you could rebuttal and be like, well, they're doing this for, so you can pass your classes easily, then don't fucking make it so expensive in the first place. There's no reason for that. There's no need for that. If you're gonna make me have this, then don't make it that shitty. And obviously there's a rebuttal to that. You can go down the fucking rabbit hole of everything, and we'll all get back to immigrants.
Immigrants. It's all about immigrants. Build the wall.
It's literally whatever you want to blame it on. That's on it. And here's what I tweeted this today. Because of all the people protesting and panicking throughout the week, and which they have the right to do. That's a beautiful thing. But the thing with that is conservatives go, yeah, oh yeah, sweet, yeah, protest, you have the right to do it all. Then they go, no, not like that. Like that's how Democrats bitch about conservatives. And I see that in conservatives a lot. They say, oh yeah, you can do whatever. Yeah, fuck it, do it. No, not like that. But that's I feel like that's the job of the conservative party. Like,
to keep them in check.
Yeah, the checks and balances. Like, Democrats go, fuck it, we need this, it's time for this. Like, they get to do the fun job of going, you know what, we do need this. You know what, this seems cool. You know what, hey, this is coming out. And then conservatives go, no, not like that. Maybe we don't need that. Oh, and if you did that, this would happen.
Yeah, I've noticed that about
like
the
parties. That's what the parties fucking do to each other. And then you do 8 years of this bullshit, 8 years of that bullshit. It goes round, and then you could have a beautiful little and third party would be like libertarian, would be like, then hire a fucking libertarian. We'll get this shit cleaned up quickly. Shut up, you fucking kook. Like
all right, Gary Johnson, sit down. I've had enough of
it. when there's a reason. Here's how I kind of look at it, and here's the conclusion I've kind of came to is like, you only get to win for so long because you can't win all the time, because it's like if you're not paying there's always going to be this gap of money that we don't have. So like if you're paying all this fucking money for college, like it didn't used to be like that, but you were losing in other places. Like, so it's like now we're losing super fucking hard in college. Like people are starting out the world literally behind the line. Like it's terrible for everybody. But we have I don't know, what do we have? And maybe college isn't. Yeah, that was a terrible example. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like like you literally you can't win all the time. Like you can either, it's like, okay, yeah, we can stop spending less on our military budget and give some of that money to other things to stimulate other things, but it's like, okay, now we have a weak military and we're getting butt fucked by this new enemy.
Russia.
It's
always Russia.
Dude, he wants to be friends with us.
Not if it was Hillary.
He called Donald on his iPhone.
That's so weird.
That is so weird. The phone calls. Like, could you imagine? Hello. Like, okay, like when
it's the Donald.
Like when your mom's on the phone, she's like, oh yeah, he's right here. You'd be like, oh, fuck, who is it? Like, that happens, except it's, oh, wait, Vladimir Putin. Like, and they said he talked to, I don't even know who's in charge of China. What is it? It's not a democracy over there.
No,
look it up, because I know they spoke on the phone today. And
can he speak English?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everybody can speak English. We can all speak, like, that's what I was thinking today. When he called him, I bet they spoke in English, but it's like Trump's not gonna speak in Chinese. Like
yeah.
Have any
Xi Jinping?
There's probably a way less racist way to pronounce that.
Well, that's.
But have we ever had a bilingual president?
He's the president. Trump or not Trump? Obama might speak like something.
No.
I mean, you never Spanish.
I don't think
everybody speaks Spanish.
Well, Melania can speak like 7 languages.
Seriously?
That's what I've heard.
Pretty dope.
We got a fly ass first lady incoming because she stood by fucking Donald Trump. Yeah. She's put up with Trump. It's not like, dude, she's got her own shit going on. It's not like she's like some fucking house bunny mooching off of Trump. Like she's got her own shit. She's smart. Like she's I don't know what she does. Fashion, I think. No, she was a model because she was illegal when she came over, according to cuck facts. I don't know how true they are or not. It probably is true. I wouldn't doubt it. She was illegal when she came over and was modeling. Like her first, like when she came over here and she was like, "I'm hot as fuck. I'm gonna go make money off of it in the great land of boobies."
God, I love America.
Came over here and made a bunch of money, and now she's here. But
now she's the first lady.
Yeah, good for fucking her. What an amazing thing. People go, I can't believe a reality star is in the fucking White House. I can't believe a lot of other people were presidents too.
Well, we had a college football player, and actor.
Ford.
Yeah,
and
Ford.
Ronald Reagan.
He was an actor, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't. Was Ford an actor too? Is that what you were trying to say? No, I know he wasn't. I just didn't know if you were trying to say that. I knew that Ford played for the great fucking college of the University of Michigan.
Yeah.
I read a thing that I'm not even gonna bring that fact up because it was in like 2012. We had this conversation in a classroom. I remember that Michigan was like the 13th ranked university. I'll blow it that way this time. Ranked university in the world, like Michigan was, which I believe. Like, I get it. It makes sense.
I can see Washington being up there too.
Why Washington?
They're just like their sciences are really good.
Environmental shit. That's why all that shit is so blue over there. It's like sciencey, right?
Yeah,
like
very sciencey over there, and I loved it over there.
Why?
For that reason, but
why do you think is the reason that Silicon Valley happened because it's nice over there, like it's like good weather and shit, or did like something happen? Like, why is the West like people always say the West and they're talking about the United States and like North America and stuff like that, but like why is the western area of the United States the best area for ideas? Like the coasts are very it's literally what you just fucking said. The coasts are progressive, and then you go inland
and it's mining on freaking pipelines.
Yeah.
And
is it because
digging mines? Like,
is it because there's more shit going in and out?
It could know. Be the influx of people.
Going in and out. That's probably they don't. Yeah, because they don't go in. They don't.
Yeah.
They
Everybody stays on. Well, it's nice and pretty there.
We made it, and then they stay. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
That makes But that's the only reason I can think of that being that way. We just might have figured out like geography in America.
Yeah,
like,
we might have
holy shit,
backed way the fuck up and got it. But I want to know what's the whitest parts. The Rust Belt.
Like the whitest part of America.
Yeah, because through that like
South Dakota.
Absolutely.
I drove through South Dakota. It's literally not. There's like 20 people in all of South Dakota.
Because it's really fucking white.
I didn't see one
along
minority.
The top, like the top rim, like what you said, the Dakotas, and then Montana's gotta be white.
Montana real white.
But Washington went blue. But is it that? I feel like Washington's pretty white.
I was gonna bring that up when you were saying like minorities are in like the big cities, like Seattle. I wouldn't say minorities. There's like Eurasian people. A lot of like mixed cultures and. But they're a lot of very white people also, and it's not very dark.
I know that there's Asian people over there because of the railroad. Yeah. And San Francisco, there's a huge Asian population. Yeah,
very beautiful people in Seattle though. Everybody.
Seattle?
Yeah, all the girls.
I wouldn't believe that.
Very beautiful.
I don't believe that.
Well, it depends on the type of chick you're
into. Well, you were in the city.
Yeah.
You were in
Seattle. Very beautiful people.
But what I was saying way the fuck at the beginning of the podcast, when I was talking to someone, I was saying people the conservative rhetoric usually is that people say that the cities are poor and there's more minorities. Is that a cat? What the fuck?
That's what sounded like a cat.
Oh no, I think that was a door.
I hope that was a door. And I hope a cat didn't get into the house somehow.
I hope someone wasn't getting murdered. But that the cities are poor. That's where it's poor in there, and then there's more minorities in there. That's like the conservative.
Yeah.
Always been the conservative rhetoric. But I heard from Democrats that's not true, that the rural areas are more poor, that there's just as much unemployment in the rural areas. Which, I mean, how many unemployed people do you know in Lapeer? Or like Flint or Davison?
Flint, a lot.
But that's a city.
Yeah. Lapeer is becoming a city slowly, but...
I mean, well, it's a rural city. Yeah. It's like a stop by, like what's up? Like, hey, how you doing, neighbor?
Slowly turning into like Oxford and
Yeah.
Whatever the other one is.
Very slowly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's expanding though. Like me and my mom were talking about that today at lunch. Like
it's the biggest county in Michigan.
Lapeer is really.
Yeah, not population wise, but stretch wise. Yeah, it's the largest county in Michigan, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Did I wonder if the UP went red?
Oh, all of it. Really? I don't think there was one blue.
I want to see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yeah,
no, I'm always scared to fuck with it.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to pull it out. I just use The Guardian. Honestly, this podcast should be brought to you by The Guardian because that's where I found all those facts from. That was the best website ever to watch the election live. But I don't know. We've been trying to debunk the city Democratic phenomenon. I don't know, because the scapegoat route is just saying it's the racism route. They're saying it's more poor minorities, and then they go, oh yeah, well, white people put us here, blah blah blah, and then it's a vicious cycle, and then that's why you see people hating Donald Trump. That's why you see people that's why you see protests. But are you scrolling up? Let me see.
Michigan's pink.
It's still pink. According to, I heard that Michigan finished their counting, and that put Trump over. But I've checked the website and I've checked other sources. Because now it's
blue.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Did it just change?
Literally while I was watching it just changed to blue.
They may have just finished counting.
He's still 290 to 248, so it doesn't matter. But
no. There's no way for her to win. You know what's weird is she had way the fuck less states than him and still was close for the longest time.
It's because California's 55
points. Okay, we don't need a... Honestly, what if Trump fucking won California? Like, people would be bitching even less. You know what I'm saying? Because how many people's in California?
Lots.
I'm sick of talking about politics. Fucking
so many people.
You guys have some shit to say about Infinite Warfare.
It sucks ass. That's what. It's so bad.
Didn't they work on it forever?
They had, because they're on a 3-year cycle now, because they just threw in another company to Infinity Ward. Same people who made Modern Warfare, the greatest game ever. Modern Warfare 2.
I thought 2 was better.
Well, it had more shit in it.
Yeah, that's
it was
it, yeah.
More to do.
2
and then 3. 3 was good. I liked 3.
3 was nice.
You didn't like it. For me, the competitive side, it was all fun. That's when I started. That was great. They had 3 years. It took a year to or 2 years maybe to do those games. They had 3 fucking years to make a game that doesn't work.
How doesn't it work?
You can't, if you're in private matches, you can't stay in the lobbies. It kicks you out. The robots, because it's fucking the future, the robots look like that lamp right there. They're just or this is their fucking head. They're poorly made. And the guns don't work. Half the shit they put in, they don't have normal grenades.
They need to, they need to get the fuck away from the future.
And the next company, I don't know, Sledgehammer, I think, is the one making it. They're going Vietnam. Is what they're saying, and good God, I'm gonna circle jerk all over that game if that's the case.
Just quit making up fantasy shit. Yeah. Leave the fantasy shit to Halo people.
Well, they can honestly, if they did a 3-year cycle where they change it up and the past go to modern times.
You only fight wars in so many time periods, so many eras. Now,
I will play Call of Duty with swords and fucking cavalry if I have to.
That would be weird as
It'd be weird. Let me fucking throw a sword at somebody, I would do it.
That was always a joke. It was Call of Duty Revolutionary Warfare, and
you're sitting there muskets and you're fucking bashing it down. But for them to take that much time and make such a shitty game that nobody wants to play, none of the pro players that are making their money, they're just fuck, I have to spend a whole year of my competitive career playing this shit tier game that's not finished.
Is it so shitty that it's not competitive? It's hard to be competitive?
Nobody plays it. I can't even go on there and find matches to play with other people for money. But they're the people they're trying pleading with Infinity Ward, just please let us play Modern Warfare Remastered, so we have a decent game to play and we enjoy it for at least a year.
So how does that work? Like, if they don't, people are upset that they're not playing Infinity Warfare, like the pros.
Yeah.
Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, because it's
Explain that.
bad. Like, they don't want to spend their time flying around in the air.
Well, yeah, I get that, broken. But it's like, why can't they just say fuck it? Like, why can't they?
Because they spent all that money on this game, and Activision's like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna fix it. And Infinity Ward's never fixed their games ever.
Isn't Activision?
Activision owns it.
They probably,
and then they have those sub companies that like build on their games.
I thought Activision made like Black Ops and all them.
Well, Activision's the owner of like
of all that shit,
all of it.
Yeah.
And then like they have the developing groups, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward, and those are the ones on the cycles.
Oh my god! Could you imagine building a fucking game?
It's a lot. That would be? Yeah, but they have 3 years.
3 years is a long.
They do this in a year in the past.
You know how much shit changes in a year? How the fuck can you spend 3 years on a game? That's what I don't get. Like, when it takes them forever to make an Elder Scrolls, it's like, you know how much fucking
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like the graphics you're working with at the start of that, and the like at the end, what you could have done, you're like, fuck. But
I miss that gaming community so.
It's so much fun.
I miss fucking gaming so much.
You should get Skyrim remastered. Like,
I have it for my Xbox, and I have no money. This is kind of where my money's going. I dropped $160.
Well, when this takes off, you know, because it will, because we're successful people.
It's written in the cards.
You can throw some of that back into your gaming. That's what I do. I just fucking shoot up like there's more games. All right, let's go.
I know, dude. I love it.
That was my favorite thing.
If I ever if my dreams ever came true with this, if I ever like got to fund myself and do my hobby and make money off of it, I would fucking play video games so often.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly might move to a blue state, fucking enjoy myself.
Hey, let's be cocky for a little while.
Fuck it.
And then in your old age, move back, cause
that's when you settle down. You settle down in the rural areas, and nothing's better than a rural areas. If I could have, honestly, if you could pick and choose like some like blue, like democratic ideology, and like mix it with, honestly, have the democratic shit that you want to do with your own, like the democratic idea of like, this is my shit, don't fuck with it, like you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, individual rights, and then mix that with not being around fucking anybody in rural areas. It's the best life ever.
Yeah, because
I love property. When I'm home alone by myself, because I don't own any fucking property, because it's not good for young people right now. I love it. I love all that space.
Yeah.
You ever walked around like space before? Like the woods and
it's
shit?
Awesome. My grandma has like 5 acres. Not that that's a lot, but it's like, it's good.
I only have an acre.
Yeah, and I just fucking go walk in her fucking woods, just tra-la-la-la-la, look at me.
You've only been in my house like twice, haven't you?
A couple of times, yeah. We'd go there after school, and then...
yeah, before capstone.
And then your fucking graduation party, I was there for a little bit.
Okay, so here's something to think about. You know how we implemented capstone into the peer school system, correct?
Yes.
I feel like the same time that we did that was the same thing that like other schools around the country were doing, like implementing like technical time, like, or the technicality of the world into like classroom. Like it was an English and a science credit, correct? Like that's
or math.
English, science, or math, depending on which you chose.
Yeah.
With like, because you weren't. I mean, you were forced to take like a fucking like a wood shop or like a computer class or something like to graduate. Some bullshit. It's all. It's literally all the same bullshit with a different fucking name. But around the 2 years ago when we graduated, when capstone came to be, I feel like every other school around the country was doing something like that too. So is that like an up top thing, like because we're funded by the government, right? We went to a fucking public school, correct? Like, those are funded by, but is it funded by our taxes, or does the federal government pay for that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Because I feel like at the same time, all the schools started doing the same shit. Like, is that why the Board of Education, like, is such a big fucking deal? Like, getting, like, because people are freaking out. They're like, because that's what, Trump wanted Ben Carson to do, I believe, was like...
School board?
Yeah, no, he put someone else in there, and they were like, we're gonna start standing for the pledge again, blah, 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 like...
That's fine, let them stand for the pledge.
Like, yeah, but do you remember in high school when you're like, mornings are a lot quieter now for some reason, I don't know why, and then the teachers were like, oh yeah, we don't do the pledge anymore.
It's like, oh yeah.
Like, I didn't get the memo for, like, who said that? Like, who said we don't do that anymore?
Obama? Because, I mean, that would have been when it stopped.
Well, yeah,
8 years ago.
The only, like, people badmouth Obama, but his fucking wife messed up our lunches.
Oh, God, that bitch.
Yeah.
My cousins were like, you missed out. You were 1 year too early. You missed out on the best damn food in this school.
Lunches?
Yes. Because we, at West, we had fucking fries, burgers, fucking, like, good-ass shit that you'd get. And now we paid $2.50 for fucking stale-ass carrots and, like, a piece of bread. That's what we ate.
That's
like,
why
fuck.
I'll always lean right. Like, don't fuck with my shit.
Don't. Really. If I have to eat shit that I don't want to eat, fuck you. I'm voting the other party.
Well, yeah, well, she'd be like, pack a lunch, honey. Like she would give a shit.
Okay, I will.
But, like, that just, I don't know. Like, when is it, the balance, like, when is it good to have a lot of government, when isn't it? Because it's like, you're like, oh yeah, fix my roads and shit, but the roads are still shitty. We've been trying to fix the roads for fucking ever. There's construction all the time, and the roads are still shitty. It's like, so we throw all this money at the government, they don't do anything for it. That's when you get a red president. That's when you get a Republican president easily.
Hey, if he gets shit done with the roads, I don't really care what else he does.
Yeah, if you get shit done with the roads, and
if he makes those fucking people work instead of just sit there and smoke and fucking listen to Bob Seger on the fucking radio for 45 hours, like.
Yeah, when you walk by, they're never working.
I've never seen a construction crew work.
That's so fucking
If
funny.
he will make them do that,
you know who makes
they deserve the money they're making then, because they're getting paid $40 an hour to sit there and fucking hold a stop sign. Fuck you, old lady who can't fucking afford to pay for milk half the time.
Why would you say that?
Well, like, what are you doing with all the money you're making sitting there holding that goddamn stop sign?
Yeah,
like, and then they're, oh, I don't have enough food.
We need to create jobs, but the job of holding the stop sign during construction can easily be replaced.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that we need more jobs, but we don't need that job. That's
like,
not the answer.
I get so pissed off because I sit, like, when I was working for the tent company, I'm making $10.50 an hour. I'm driving by, I'm like, that fucking lady's making double what I am.
I've only seen a lady do it.
Yeah. I've seen, like, some old fat guys who just, like, they can't do anything else.
I know, that's weird. I don't know. That's another odd thing. It's weird because here's what's weird that I just thought of, and it's probably too deep to comprehend, probably too late. But like, people get so mad when you simplify facts, like, because a simplified fact would essentially be racism, right? Like, if you
it'd be stereotyping a race,
like, it's called stereotyping, but if you red pill it, it's just the simplification of categorizing things. So it's like, with that right there, you went, well, she can't fucking afford milk cartons and shit, and I went, well, why would you say that? How dare you? Like, something in, like, my moral standing said, well, why would you say that? I'm really just saying that so people don't fucking hate me.
Right.
People say terrible things all the times when the mic isn't hot, but I'll be a little politically correct for the people. So, like, is that, like, what's, like, the evolutionary basis of that, why do people get upset when you simplify facts? Because the brain gets lazy and just categorizes it for you. Because it's like, you can sit there all day and break it down and literally work yourself to death, to the bone, to figure out the exact answer, the exact root of all problems. But that takes fucking forever.
Takes too much time.
So like the thing that Democrats like to say that makes them feel so good about themselves. That's the thing with Democrats, is they feel like they're the good guys right now, because the bad guy that won Trump's like the fucking Darth Vader right now, and the Empire is about to come in. And the Democrats are like, we're the rebels, we're Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker and all this, like, we're the good guys. That's the only thing that bothers me with that. But it's like, why did, like, they get to decide that they're the good guys because they're not Donald Trump. But, like, what if, like, conservative shit has to happen sometimes. It can't be all fucking rainbows all the time. That's why the Conservative Party exists. And that's hurting people's brains, like, for some reason. Like, this happened for a reason.
Yeah, they just, I could...
Fucking always bouncing back to politics.
Right, yeah.
About fucking Infinite Warfare. The last Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 2.
It's the last good one that was made.
I loved it.
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
You know what I've always hated?
And that's the one I didn't fucking get to play the most out of, which sucks, but...
I never played zombies.
Black Ops 2?
I never played zombies, period.
Oh, really?
Because I always sucked at it. Because I didn't care. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
People would blow loads over zombies.
Especially, like, I know the group that you would have had to play Call of Duty with, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And, that was... Every time one of them comes here, and they're just like, zombies, fucking...
Like, get the fuck out of here.
It's like, it's not that fun. I've never found it that fun. Like, I'll play it, yeah. But...
It's like, it's a stupid people game. Like, that, like not being like...
Hordes. Like, okay, let me just keep shooting my gun.
It's
like,
hordes. And it's like, hordes throwing different shit at you, and people go, oh, shit, here come the dogs this round. Like,
it's like, it's... for easy people to comprehend.
Yeah, that's what fucking Call of Duty is, and that Call of Duty just got too mainstream. Call of Duty got too cucked. That's what happens. That's what happens with everything. This show, it could eventually get good, and then it'll be good for a little fucking while, and then if my dreams happen of like making good money out of it, like I'm not trying to get rich. That's an ignorant statement because playing the little follow for follow game that I've been playing to get my followers up. Everybody and their fucking dog has a podcast. Everybody has a podcast.
Yeah.
Literally, you know why? Because you need a fucking USB cable and a laptop. That's how you make a podcast. You're only as... So that's why a lot of people were a lot smarter than me, and they made their podcast based around a product or a service or providing a service. That's probably what I should be doing if I'm trying to make a shitload of money. But I'm not selling my soul.
Yeah, we're just doing this to do it, and if it goes somewhere...
It goes somewhere. And if not, I'll kill myself. It's as simple as
you
that.
blow your brains out in your study.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, it's a fucking American Dad. You saw that episode too? Yeah. And literally, that's the only choice.
That's all you have.
But that's the beautiful thing about it. Like, oh my fucking God, before I came over here, did you see Tebow on... oh my God, what's his fucking name?
Stephen A.
Yeah, Stephen A. Did you see that where he goes?
He's the most inspirational.
Well, because he was speaking from truth, but that's complete bullshit. He's like, that's what pisses me off. Is like Dwayne Johnson. He was like, man, he's like, I had $5 in my pocket. He's like, I didn't know when I was gonna eat next. But
I have $5 in my pocket right now, and I don't know when I'm gonna eat next. And
it's not even that. These people are born fucking talented.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're born with shit that other people can't do, and you got really fucking lucky. There's 60% of luck, 30% of hard work, 10% of talent.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. All day, every day. Melania Trump coming over here. There's a lot of Mexicans with good tits and a good ass and a good figure.
Yeah.
And she's the first fucking lady.
She killed it.
Yeah, she did. She murdered it. Now she gets it. What do you do? What do you do as a first lady that isn't Michelle Obama? Because Michelle Obama overstepped that shit.
Yeah, she fucked a lot of shit up.
Now what do? You just smile? You think she's had work done? Probably had to have.
Probably. I'd like to think not, because she looks decent.
Well, she's like 40 something. Yeah. He's 67, isn't he? He's
67, 68, yeah. By the time he's done, it'll be like 70 something. He will be.
Oh my God.
Unless he gets impeached.
You see,
God knows that could happen with all the cucky people.
I don't think so.
If they riot and start killing people, they might.
No, America's been far worse.
Oh yeah, I'm just if it gets bad, it could.
If you want to red pill it in actuality of real problems, America's been far worse.
Oh,
people
for sure.
just haven't got haven't had shit to get upset about in forever. And that sounds like such an ignorant statement, but regardless of how stupid and how wrong that could be, there's a little bit of truth to it, because people are like, people's favorite the media's favorite mental masturbating term to use, political unrest. Yeah, it's bad right now, but it only looks like that because we can see all of it. Think of like the 60s and 70s when we were in a fucking nuclear standoff with another country. They would literally have bomb shelter drills. Yeah. Like I remember we had teachers tell us that they would do that.
Yeah, they would sit under the table.
Yeah, they would fucking.
Not that's going to protect you from a bomb.
If we had to do that, you know what we have?
Fire drills.
We have fire drills and lock the fucking door if someone came in with a gun.
The fact that we've actually had to do that, though, lock the doors because someone could have a gun in the building. Remember that?
Happen?
I don't know if you might have not been to West yet, but we had to do it. I think it would have been my sophomore year.
Want to air out West dirty laundry on the Lunar Man's podcast?
Well, no, nothing happened. It was just someone broke out of the jail in Lapeer.
Oh yeah.
And we all just sat there for like an hour after school.
Got there.
Oh, was it? You're just like, oh goddamn! I just moved to this school.
Literally, it was when I just got there. That's funny. That's adorable. I think it's adorable as in it wasn't an actual threat. But think of the riots and dude, imagine watching a president that you saw on TV waving and shit, and then the next time, bang, fucking hole in his head. While he look at JFK, look at all that. Yeah. That's political unrest. That's real fucking political unrest. Yeah. Not what it is now. You know what conservative people are saying, and then Democratic people clap back and snap back to it. People are upset now because they're gonna be accountable for their own shit again. It's not gonna be. That's kind of like the shit that people don't even see. Okay, so like people go, Obama was the best fucking president ever. No, he wasn't. He was just cool, and he could do the black guy handshake that I can't do, and he can wet jumpers in his fucking backyard on a court.
And he played with babies in the Oval Office.
Played with babies and had passed out candy on Halloween and said some cool shit. Yeah, he was the most likable president.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently.
They go, Lord, I'm gonna miss this man. Are you?
He didn't do much.
And the debt is a lot worse than when it was. And that, I saw this cucked article one time. Dude, I need to get it. If I'm trying to make money, I need to get in the cucked article business, because those shit make royalties upon royalties. And he was saying that people hold Obama to this imaginary standard in their head. Yeah, you hold fucking everyone to this imaginary standard. You had this idea of what you want the nation to look like. But what I was trying to say before that, under Obama, people are like, it's all gonna change and it's all gonna it's about to get really shitty. Is it? Do you think so?
I don't think so.
And what's pissing me off, people are like, I'm scared to be in the street. I'm scared to go to school. I'm scared to go to work.
Why?
Yeah, literally. Why? Wait. Well, because Trump's a racist and he's trying to. That shit has nothing to do with anything.
Well, he's trying to deport the people who aren't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Trying to close off our borders so people can't come in here and hurt us.
Which he won't do.
It's
not possible.
No.
It's literally not possible.
And
that wasn't even the driving point of his campaign by the end of that, but go ahead.
All the gay people are scared because, oh my God, we don't have our rights anymore. You're not going to be able to change that.
Yeah,
that's like making pot illegal again. You're not going to be able to do that.
First of all, Trump being such a fucking businessman, how about you make pot legal when he needs to? He would look at the numbers. Someone would be like, yeah, Donald, here's the numbers for if you legalize pot, what it would do to the economy.
He'd get a fucking boner like a dog with a red rocket sticking out of his fucking
he'd go
crotch.
His eyes would jump out like 3 different larger sizes, and then he'd hit himself in the head with a fucking hammer.
The big ass tongue comes out.
Yeah, the tongue. Yeah, like. It's time for that, or Obama could be. You know what? Maybe I'd give Obama a pardon if he
just let's just legalize pot with my last 2 months.
That's what Schwarzenegger did on his way out. It was like his second to last day or his last day in the middle of the night. Like before it, he wrote in he decriminalized it or something.
Seriously?
That's what. Yeah.
What a goat.
But it was like his second to last night or his last night. It was because I thought this whole time California was legal.
No, it was just like...
It was medical, just like Michigan.
Yeah.
But they just didn't give a fuck because it was the West.
Yeah.
That's what's weird about it. Like
but it's decriminalized now. Like there's nothing now, right?
There's some places where you can just what was that?
Just my bottle.
There's some places where you just get a ticket for it. But I don't think that's how it works. Like I think if you get caught with it, you get put on probation. Maybe unless you're a minor.
Well, I thought that's why like Seth MacFarlane and all them guys, the cucky people, were like, well, at least pot's legal now. I thought like California, like with the selection they voted in.
Oh yeah, no, it was on the ballot. Yeah, California, Maine, and I think those were the only ones that went for recreational.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But the medical marijuana one is like it might as well still be fucking illegal. Like people cheer. Like that's progressive, but
it's a step in the right direction.
You're doing pretty good. You're another. It's like gonna be a 2-hour podcast.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I want to wrap it up then. No one wants to listen to more than that.
Yeah, I don't got any more shit to talk about. You got any more shit to talk about?
I ain't got more shit to talk about.
I don't have any ads either. So, what do you got?
Nothing. I was just trying to. You don't want
to fucking promote yourself.
I don't really have anything to promote right now.
I always say plug it whenever I have people on. I say plug it at the end.
Working on stuff.
No. Like, I'm follow me at.
I was gonna get to there.
Go ahead.
Let me get to my point, Zach. Twitch.tv/IGrover. In the future, that's where I'll be streaming all my shit. And follow me at Grover Loves Poo.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.